Right, hello and welcome to another episode of FPVOE. My name's Emmanuel and today I'm going to be seeing if 10 hours practice and liftoff simulator will help me fly the DJI Avata 2 in full acro mode. So if you saw my video a couple weeks ago, you would have realized that I was doing terribly. I finally turned the attitude limit off and the drone was just basically crashing into the ground all the time. I've flown it once more since then and it went the exact same way, nothing changed. So I went and got this simulator and I have not flown the Avata since then. So I've only been flying in the sim and I've clocked up about 10 hours, 20 minutes now. So I'm going to put into the test to see how that translates into flying with the DJI Avata 2. Obviously, I haven't been using the same drone, so I don't know how that will affect it, but I'm hoping it will translate well. We'll find out. There's also three things I really want to test. One, I'm back in my lovely spot with the train, as you can tell, and there's some builders here today as well, so ignore the noise, sorry. So there's three things I really want to test. It's kind of like the general flying, how smooth it is. I want to do a slow roll. So I saw quite a few things online about people saying it's a bit more aesthetically pleasing, I guess, to do a slow roll rather than a quick one. So I want to try to do one of them, and also to do a split S. That's the one I'm most worried about. So yeah, I'm going to get set up. We will get in the air and we will see how it goes. I'm going to fly in full manual from the get-go till the moment I land or crash. Hopefully it will not be the latter, but we will find out shortly. So right, let's get set up and we'll see you in the air. Right, slight delay. Because I've been using the simulator, I completely forgot to put the control back in the bag. So I'm going home to get the control and I'll be back out. So you might wonder why the sun looks very different, but I'm going home and getting the control, then I'll be back out here to fly again. So yes, anyway, I'll be back. Right, after various delays, because I left the mic in the car afterwards, we're going to get started. So I'll pop this on. Right, let me go at this. Right, I'm going to take off in manual mode. Ooh, let me put it into manual, that would help. So I'm going to take off in manual mode. I'm also going to set my camera angle till 30 degrees. I know it sounds like a lot, but the drone I've been flying with the past few hours has been set to 30 degrees because I just keep forgetting to change it when I start it. So yeah, I'm going to fly with it like this. Start the motors, and I'm nervous, but I'm hoping I've learnt enough. So let's go. Okay, sorry, you might see the train going behind me. And there you can see it in the camera now. But in a general kind of flying sort of movement, I think we're doing a little bit better. Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure. I'm trying to compare it to the drone I've been flying with. I wouldn't say it's massively different. I feel like the drone I've been flying with on the sim might have a bit more power. Ooh, let me not get too low because I was going to try and do some cinematic low ground flying. Here we go. There's no bushes here, so let me try and do some here. So yeah. In terms of flying with it like this, it's not, yeah, I think I've developed a lot in this. In terms of flying, doing a kind of slow turn, managing throttle, straightening myself up. So the sim, okay, I will say from the get-go, has definitely helped because the flying is a lot more easy. I think where it's mainly helped is I was moving my thumbs so much. So when I was doing all my turns and anything basically, I was really just flicking the control around. So flying on the sim has helped me realize that actually you don't need to move it around that much. So yeah, no, it's nice. I'm going to try and do a quick couple kind of fast turns before I get into the more accurate stuff. So just want to see how that compares, because if I was when I was doing the drone gates, so I was doing quick turns like that kind of to go around stuff. So, oh, that one went a bit washy. I think that, I can't remember what it's called, where it catch like prop wash, maybe. I think got some of that there. Yeah, that shake I think you can see there is, I think, where maybe the Avata isn't the best drone for doing that kind of sharp turns. But in terms of like slow cinematic flying, yeah, it feels all right. I'm going to go through these trees as well. So I'm hoping there's nothing there that I can see at the moment, but there we go. So yeah, I would definitely not have tried that beforehand, to go through this tree. In fact, I'm going to try a little orbit. I'm going to throw a freebie in and try an orbit of this tree. Actually, no, I don't want to get too close. No, I'm not going to try it. I'll do it higher up and see if I can do it, because I've done a few orbits of stuff. Oh, no, let me go away. No, that's too close. Let me try a smaller tree with nothing else around it. So this one's probably better to try it on. So I'll try it on this tree and see how we get on with it. Oh, no. Okay, so it's not going perfectly. Oh, and there's a wasp or something flying near my ear as well, which isn't helping my concentration. But no, I thought I was doing better with it before in the sim, but the Avata does not seem to want to play ball. Let me try it again. Let me go around it, start the kind of orbit off, and then just kind of, okay, that's slightly better. Getting close though, closer than I would like. But that's slightly better. I'll call it there for the orbit, because I'm getting a bit too close with it. But no, the simulator, so I've been flying from about 10 hours, 20 minutes, and I think it's definitely helped. I mean, I feel, it's weird because now I'm wearing the goggles and I'm flying, I feel a bit wavy. I don't know if you can see me kind of waving a bit in the camera, but I feel like I'm leaning a bit, so it's obviously a very different sensation to flying on the screen. But yeah, no, it's definitely helped. The simulator, so I know I was holding off getting it, and I was very reluctant because I said I didn't want to like fork out on the laptop, but it's definitely helped with the flying, like massively. So I say, if you can't get out and get the time in, you should definitely try it and just get, as I say, the sim, because it will just help you with your general control. But I say the main thing I found it helped with, again, is just not overcompensating and doing like crazy big like maneuvers and stuff when I'm flying. So yeah, okay. So yeah, all right, it's going well. So I'm happy with that. So now comes whether I want to feel ambitious to try the other stuff. So as I said, the first thing, there's three things I want to try, which is one was just the general flying, which I feel like is going a lot better than my first one. I haven't crashed yet, so that is definitely a positive. But the other one is doing a slow motion roll. So for instance, just to put it in perspective, you say when you're doing a roll, so my rates are quite slow anyway, actually. So when I look at it compared to the drone I was using just then, because that moved quite slowly. So it might be interesting. I might want to up my rates now. I've been using the sim a bit because that felt, well, I don't know what I just did just then, but that felt really slow, like doing the turn. So I'm going to get higher because I want to do a slow kind of cinematic roll anyway. I'm worried about this, but so let's go for it. So I'm going to get a bit higher and I'm going to do a slow, oh, this wasp is harassing my life. Right, so I'm going to start coming over, going to do a slow kind of, oh no, what's happened there? Okay, it took me out of manual mode for some reason. Oh no, I'm too high. Okay, let me bring it down. Okay, let me go back into manual mode. Okay, so now my slow roll I want to try and do. That was all right. I think I didn't have the best angle when I started it, but it came out looking okay. So I'm going to do another one now. And it didn't lose as much height as I thought it would. So that's quite good. So I say in terms of like doing like this kind of cinematic shot, people say it's better to do something like that than, sorry, there's another train shooting past me. But yeah, they say it's better to do something like that than doing just the quick ones, which is the same again, my rates aren't very high, so it's not that fast anyway. But just doing the slow, I'll do on the other way just to make sure I practice both ways. But yeah, doing like the slow cinematic turns aren't too bad. So now, oh, the battery's getting low. Okay, fine. I'm going to probably bring it back and change battery because I don't want to start trying to do the split S, and I think the split S might take a couple tries. So let me bring it back, change to a fresh battery, and then we will try the split S, which I think is going to be... No, I'm feeling confident. After the way it's been going so far, I'm feeling confident. I think I can do the split S. So let me bring it back, land. Where am I? The home button is not quite right, but I can see myself there. Oh, no, hit pause. Let me hit pause. Okay, let me bring it down. Okay, so I've broken my promise of keeping it in manual till I land, but it needed to save it. So I'm going to quickly switch the battery and then we'll get back up and try the split S. Right, done a quick battery change, so I'm going to take off again. Oops, always forget to put it into manual. So back up to 30 degrees, motor's off, and we will get out there and we will now try the split S. So I'm going to dive right into it. I watched the YouTube video on how to do split S's before I tried it on the sim. Just when I was like in my spare time, I was looking at thinking, how do I get started on stuff like that? And now I'm going to give it a go. So wish me luck, because this is what I'm worried about. So here we go. I'm going to pop it up a bit. Okay, that went all right. I guess it's difficult to tell because I'm so high and I don't want to try it around an obstacle yet. If there was something small like a gate, but there isn't. I'll do another one now. I'll do it the other way. So split S. Okay, so I think those have gone all right. I'm happy with how those are going so far. I don't want to get lower to the ground, as I say, because I'm not confident. I'm also finding it very wobbly flying like this. But yeah, I don't want to get closer to the ground because yeah, I'm not confident enough to do it closer because I don't think I would get it up in time. But how that went, I'm pleased with. I might try another split. I might even try a power loop. I might go for a power loop as well because I've done one or two of them. So let me fly through this gap, try and see if I can hit some gaps with it. Oh, that was close. That was close. There was a branch sticking out, but we made it. Fine. Okay, so I'm going to do one more split S because I've got battery left. So while I'm up in the air, I may as well make the most of it and try some moves. So another split S the other way. Oh, I went too far that time. Caught it, very wobbly, kind of coming back up. But I'll do another one now, other way. I'll dive a bit more, bring it in. Oh, that was all right. Okay, that went okay. I was about to try it around the tree, but I'm not going to try it around the tree because I'm confident I would not be able to do it. But what I might try around the tree again is doing the orbit again, because I feel like I can do the orbit, but it just wasn't working. No. I'm losing the orbit and I'm losing my balance to stand. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm not doing very well in terms of actual just balance when I'm flying it. Oh gosh, I'm rolling up the thingy-majiggy, the angle. Right, okay, fine, a power loop. All right, I will try one here and now, and we'll see how that goes. Let me just slow down for a second. And then a power loop. Okay, so here we go. Oh, no, bring up. Oh, that looks closer to the ground than I thought it was. I don't know how much of a power loop that was. What I really need to do is record the actual drone doing the loop. So I can't tell how much of a power loop that was, but I thought it was some sort of loop. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that was some sort of impressive power loop. I'll do another one. We're starting a bit lower, but I'll do another one here. Okay, that's going all right. Follow it up with the split S. Don't get too cocky, bring up power. Oh! Okay, I don't know how close that was. I couldn't see the feet, but I saw something orange pop up in the corner of my eye. So I feel like we got a bit lower on that one just then. But I took a bit too long to put the power in, I think. Yeah, I think I took a bit too much time to get the power into the actual drone. I'm going to do another one because I think I could make quite a cinematic catch with it here. No, okay, that's I've got lots of height left. 74 feet, that one. Okay, so I'll do another one the other way. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Power. Yeah, I don't want to get any closer. I think that's about as low as I want to go for the time being. Oh no! Oof. Okay, that was close. That was close. That was close. What? Yeah, because the orange kicks in at 17 feet, so we were close to the ground, which is interesting because that's kicking in saying 17 feet, but my height is saying I'm 35 feet, so I don't know why. So I can't trust that height in the bottom corner. So it's been lying to me, thinking I've got more height than I do. So I should have to be careful of that. But yeah, as I was saying, no, this is going really well. The simulator has made a massive difference. Massive difference. I can't explain how different it feels. I want to try and hit this orbit again. No, the orbit is just not going. I was doing the orbit so well in the sim, and now I just can't seem to get it with the Avata, and I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this as well, because I'm losing my balance, and that's what's causing me to kind of drift off. Let me see if I can just orbit this piece of ground, and no, that's just turning. Right, I'm going to give the orbit one more attempt. Just going to fly past it so I can have some speed as I go past it, and I start it off and then keep it going. No, that went terribly. Let me start again and try it. Okay, here we go. Can I do the orbit? Can I get it going? Yeah, we're getting something. We're getting some sort of orbit. There we go. Okay, I will take that as a first actual full manual orbit attempt in real life with the Avata. I think that's gone all right. And I'm down to 33% battery again. This is ridiculous. I've been flying for 5 minutes. So, okay, I'm going to bring it back. But yeah, so 10 minutes in a sim. This is how we are doing 10 hours in a sim. And this is how we are doing so far. I am pleased with the progress. I will try and land it in manual now, actually, since I didn't do that earlier. I just have to try and do a dead stop, which I've also attempted a couple times. So cut power back. Oh, that worked all right. No, pause. No, I give up. No, that will do. That will do. I'm not going to try and do it. I need to get some more flight time with it in real life first. Right, there we have it. My first flight since I've been using the sim. So I think in answer to the question, can you fly in manual with 10 hours? Yes, because I think I did all right. I mean, please in the comments if you think I didn't, let me know. If you have any suggestions and things you think I was doing wrong. As I say, the drone in the simulator I found a lot more stable. I don't know if that was why I was doing better with the orbits, but with the Avata, it's very shaky when you do certain maneuvers. I can't explain it, but yeah, when you do certain maneuvers, it's very shaky. But again, I say I don't know how real to life the sim is. So obviously the Sims helps me improve massively, but I can't say for certain, oh yeah, the sim have its flying accurately as it should be and the Avata isn't. So I don't know. But what I can say is, if you're considering a sim, which I was not at the beginning, you should definitely get it because even just getting the time in to fly, it makes a massive difference. I definitely want to try and do some more acro stuff. I really want to perfect that orbit because I don't know why it was doing so well, as I say, in the sim. So I'm going to do some more practice on the sim. I also want to get a few more flights in real life with the Avata, and then I will pop up another video to show you how I'm getting on, and also just kind of like show how it does with the acro, because I think, as I say, it's very different to how it actually controls in the sim, but I don't know if that's just the Avata isn't necessarily a acro FPV drone by like default. It's kind of a Cinewoop, I believe it's called. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time on FPV OE.